19 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. It is December 7th, 2015, the date that lives in infamy.
Yep.
And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's see, what is the temperature right now here at the studios of The Source, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall, just outside the WOCA commissary. 58 degrees. 58 degrees, a little cool. And today's forecast calls for no rain. High temperatures in the mid-70s. Lows tonight, 48 degrees.
Wow.
It's going to be chilly without me. Chilly without me. Chilly without carne. Chilly not with carne.
That's right. That's
morning.
how I make it.
Robin,
good morning.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Let's see what we've got planned for today. Well, the President of the United States made a speech yesterday, so I want to make sure we... talk about that. The President of the United States also made a speech back in 1941.
Yep.
his speech came tomorrow. Would be the date of his speech. That would be President Franklin Roosevelt announcing to America and the world about the bombing of Japan. Mm-hmm. So we'll make sure we cover that as well. Today being the anniversary of that. Some of you World War II vets. Well, the first thing we always say is we stand up and salute you, as we do all vets. And we'll talk about that a little bit this morning. The slot at 8:35, that's when we talk about the news that's going on today. And don't comment on it. We simply read it. Medical reporter Bern Pareso.
Yay!
Where's Bern been?
I know.
Coming in today.
Yep. She's a world traveler.
I've got a burning for Bern.
You do?
Oh, that sounds almost creepy. I better not say that.
Burning for Bern.
I better not say that. That didn't sound good. I mean, I missed her. That's all. What I meant.
I know.
Bern is a good friend. She's just so fun. And she's the president and CEO of Good for All Marketing, something like that.
Yep.
And so she'll be here to talk about what she's been up to. And usually she brings us a health topic to talk about.
Yes, she does.
All right, Yuki Oikawa is coming on. Now, let me just say something. I like this guy.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's fun. We've had him on. He makes us laugh. He's also a political commentator. So thereby, there might be something I don't know that I have. Maybe I'll agree, maybe I won't. He's the U.S. spokesperson for the forthcoming spiritual interview series called China's Hidden Agenda, the mastermind behind the anti-American and anti-Japanese protests. That's interesting in itself, right?
Yes, it is.
He's an historian, a consultant, a longtime observer of Japanese politics, and he wants to talk to us about the 74th anniversary of the Japanese surprise attack on Pearl Harbor. He is Japanese.
Yes, he is.
He calls us quite often from Tokyo.
Yeah, he's pretty fun.
Although last time I think he was in New York, right?
Yeah, he was. He was there.
Anyway, it's a view from Japan, so I don't know if it's going to revise history or not. I'm going to try to. It's a short interview, right? Oh
yes.
No, it's not. It's 25 minutes long. Oh, good.
No, I'm sorry. It. I made a typo. It should be 9:20 to 9:30.
Okay.
He couldn't stay for the full 25 minutes.
He's protecting himself. He says, "Ooh, no, I don't want to get yelled at." But okay, so 10 minutes. He's going to tell us his thoughts. We will be.
Yep.
I don't want to say I'm open-minded on this one. I mean, I read so much about this. You know, we've read about this in school. We've read about this on our own. You have people who have conspiracy theories, but you have the major historians who discredit those conspiracy theory people. You know,
Yep.
I don't know. There's no way I'll ever know. But we'll listen to what Yuki has to say.
That's right.
I'd rather he talk about something else. He's fun.
He'll come back.
Dr. Jacqueline Horner Plumez is coming on. Yep. She's a contributor to the Ladies' Home Journal. She was scheduled once before. We didn't have her on. If you remember us telling you the book is called The Bitch in Your Head.
Yep.
That's why it sounds like she's been on before, but she has not. How to finally squash your inner critic.
Yeah, I like that.
This was Mental Health Week, by the way, and I'll tell you about that in a second.
Okay.
Today, Matt Gibbs will be in the studio. He's my mechanic, and he's your mechanic. He fixed your car recently.
Yes, he did.
Sold me a car recently.
2 cars.
So he'll be here to answer car questions. He did sell me 2 cars.
Yes, he did.
You know, I never bought 2 cars in a month, but I did that month. 10:35. I got a fun topic. We are nearing the end of the year.
Yes.
And usually at the end of the year, I have a bit that I do called, headlines from the previous year. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing that today, but I am. Let me explain. I'm doing science headlines.
Oh, okay.
Some of the amazing science headlines that happened in 2015 For example, remember that exploring rocket ship or spacecraft that went to Pluto? Remember?
Yes, I
Remember
do.
they saw a light on the thing? They saw a light?
Yes.
I don't know where the light came from, but they saw a light. So anyway, 10:35 to 11, some science headlines from 2015. What is that noise? What was that?
I don't know, but somebody's tearing up something. Maybe they're taking those big trash bins away from behind the studio there.
Dr. Dwight McKee is coming on at 11:05. He's a board-certified medical oncologist, and he's talking about his book called After Cancer Care, the definitive self-care guide to getting and staying well for patients after cancer.
Yep.
Fun with Joe today, because today is an historic day.
Okay.
I have American history for you and Joe. It's simple as that.
Okay, excellent.
An American history quiz. I will tell you, if this was a school test, I would have failed it.
Oh, really?
I definitely would have failed this test. Oh, boy, this is a tough one. So
Gosh.
It'll be equal because you're getting the same questions. It's not going to be unfair. Mm-hmm. Unless, of course, Joe has over his shoulder Tom Schmitz.
Yes. But Joe is smart in his own right.
I know.
He's pretty brilliant.
But Tom's a real go-to guy when it comes to history.
Yeah.
And then when Galen Unald is on, I mentioned that this is Mental Health Week. Mm-hmm. Mental Health Week doesn't necessarily mean simply somebody who's got severe mental illness. It could be any of us. Any of us. You get the blues.
Yeah.
You get the blahs, right?
Yes.
So, and I wanted to bring this up with Galen because I'm curious if any of these things work for him. I don't think some of these would work for me. But anyway, there is a list of 15 things you can do to help when you have the blahs.
Oh, okay.
15 things. You got the blahs. You're feeling a little bit bummed out, down and out. Somebody made you feel bad. Maybe they forgot to call you or whatever. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you can't even pinpoint it. You just got the blahs, right?
Yeah.
So 15 things you can do to snap yourself out of it. Some of these things wouldn't change me at all. I just don't think so.
Snap out.
I just don't think so. All right, let's look at some of these things. Today being the by the way, happy Hanukkah to our Jewish friends.
Yes, happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah is now in full swing. Yesterday there was a Hanukkah celebration downtown on the square for the rabbis who invited us. Thank you so much for the invitation. Unfortunately, we were invited to the thing at the Shriners.
Yes.
So we couldn't be two places at once, and it was kind of nice, too. Let's talk about that for a second. We went to the Shriners. Oh, this is a better topic, actually. After the break, we'll get serious.
Okay.
So we went to the Shriners. No, the Shriners are super serious.
Yeah.
But they're fun at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So we were invited, Joe, Martone, Robin, and myself. We went to an event, and I didn't even know what to expect. They were inviting children from the Shriners hospitals and their families. Mm-hmm. And I guess sometime, I don't know, a month or two ago, the children wrote down what they would like Santa Claus to bring them. Mm-hmm. And the Shriners did what they do, and they got those gifts. They were all gift wrapped, and all those children were sitting around, and Santa Claus was there.
Mrs. Claus was there.
Really good Santa Claus, too, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Claus, reading stories.
Yeah.
And, they do this for the children who are in the hospitals, and it's just so touching. And they also identified the princess and the buckaroo, that's what they call him, for the next year's rodeo.
Yep, the 2016 rodeo.
And I don't know anything about the two little children. I can't tell you their names. All I can tell you is the little girl has one arm. Her right arm was missing, but she was as beautiful and jovial. She was playing with the other kids. She had a prosthetic arm. Sometimes she had it on. Sometimes she took it off.
Yeah, exactly.
How old do you think she was? About 10?
I would say, about 10.
She was very comfortable with her circumstances and just smiling, the beautiful smile. I don't know what the circumstances are of the little boy, but just to give a tap the glass. What do you do when you cheer somebody? A salute.
Exactly.
To the Shriners. What they do is really outstanding. They've always been an outstanding group. But we've had them in here. And this was really a first time for me to really kind of get to know them a little better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because we know people quite often in this interview setting here.
Yes,
in the radio station. Mm-hmm. And but the one thing I have a pet peeve though. I do have a pet peeve.
Yes.
Now this has nothing to do with Shriners.
Oh, okay.
It has to do with sitting with your boss.
Yes.
Okay, because Joe's our boss. So we're sitting with our boss.
Yes.
And with, oh gosh, remind me of the man's name again. How can I
Barry
forget?
Decker.
Barry Decker, thank you, from the Shriners.
You're welcome.
Okay, I know him real well, just the
Yes.
name slipped me. Okay, that
It's
happens
his
to all of
fez.
us. It's not Mental Health Week for no reason. Okay.
And he wore a sparkly fez.
They were wonderful people. Okay, but the thing, when you're sitting with your boss, how come nobody takes your opinion about where the best pizza is in Ocala seriously?
Exactly.
I've been trying to tell you forever. There's no boss in the room right now. I got a break. You can't argue with me, Joe. The best pizza in Ocala is at
Yes.
Laredo's. I'm sorry. But of course, sitting at that table, I was trumped.
Yes, you were.
Because Barry and Joe, he's my boss. So I'm trying to say, it's Laredo's. I was silent. I was like a little kid.
That's right. They each had their own, and they didn't hear you.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. President Obama addressing the nation about the threat of terrorism after last week's attack in San Bernardino.
It stockpiled assault weapons, ammunition, and pipe bombs. So this was an act of terrorism designed to kill innocent people.
Fox News has learned alleged gunman Saeed Farouk spent time at a gun range in the days before the attack that killed 14. The government's expected to announce a civil rights probe this week into the Chicago Police Department. That follows release of a video showing a white police officer fatally shooting a black teenager 16 times. Good news at the gas pump. Prices down an average 4 cents a gallon the past 2 weeks.
Within the lower 48 states, a panel of cities, the low is Baton Rouge, 177, and the high is Los Angeles, 273.
Oil analyst Trilby Lundberg, the national average, $2.10 a gallon. Fox News, we report, you decide.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what living united feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. It's time to get that new look started. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon, 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. And whether you're going on a job interview or out on a date, your hands do a lot of talking. Manicures are a must. Hello Gorgeous is a full-service salon, so let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again,